As far as first lines and first pages, I really like to think of them as that, that opportunity to get your reader's attention right from the opening. I've always loved the opening of the Beatrix Potter movie, so I'm going to start with that. I think it opens visually. It shows us a sweeping paintbrush. There's this quiet pause, and there's birdsong. And then we see an open field as a violin plays softly, and then there's a high-pitched piano keys. In the text, the voiceover says there's something delicious about writing those first words of a story. You never know, you can never tell quite where they'll take you. Mine took me here. And I think that's very true, but I think that's also what we want with a story opening. I think that we want to really have that strong sense of place. We want to be hooked into the scene and the setting and also, intrigued by the thoughts of the main character all at the same time. This goes on to say, looking back, the city and I never much liked each other. An unmarried woman, after all, was expected to behave in very particular ways, which did not include traipsing from publisher to publishers with a gaggle of friends. What we enjoy about this is voice, right? Because it's telling us a lot about this main character and we're intrigued. And I think intrigue is a word that really holds true with me with the opening of any novel or YA, because we really do want to get a hint to what this person is like. And it's kind of really nice to know that she is willing to break stereotypes. She is going to traipse from publisher to publisher for something that means a lot to her. And she is breaking conventions. So, and a gaggle of friends, we don't really know what that is at this point, which we do, but we don't. And I think it just sets up very well for the opening of the movie, the opening of the story. So I guess the main thing about those first pages and first lines is to make that very first impression. That first breath of story gives editors, agents, and readers, those three readers that you're writing for, a solid hook, a great voice, and a setup that connects reader to character and story simultaneously. It sounds like a lot to do, and we don't have magic wands, right? So how do we do this? And I think a lot of it is that we really do look at that first line. I remember being in front of, many students even on a secondary level or collegiate level. I've taught through graduate classes, and, the first thing I say is, spend the most time on those opening lines. Those first 75 words are really important and key to your novel success or your book project success. So think about, what are you doing for that first line? What are you doing for the first page, first paragraph, and first chapter? It's really, truly your gift to your storytelling. You want to focus and fuel up on them.